Hey everyone, it's Amber, and today I'm going to be talking about the top books that I need to reread in 2019. I have always had like a battle with rereading books, and I got really good at it. I think it was in 2017, like I just reread a lot of books and I really liked it. And also I'm trying to start annotating my books, and I heard that annotating your books works better when you do it with a book that you are rereading because you know that you already like it, so then like you annotate it based on like what you already know. So I want to talk about the books that I have been wanting to reread in 2019. So the first one that I have here is Alex Approximately by Jenn Bennett. This one I read, I think in 2017, and I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely adore this book so much. I love Jenn Bennett, and this was a book that made me love Jenn Bennett. This book, I just keep thinking about it still, and I read it years ago, and I remember like most of the story, which that marks like a good story. Like I remember this very vividly still. So it's about this girl named Bailey. She really loves like old movies. She is on this chat page with this guy named Alex, and they talk about the old films that they both really like. And so he lives in California, and she decides that for the summer she's gonna move in with her dad in California, so she does that, but she doesn't tell him. And then she starts working at this like museum, and she meets this other guy named Porter, and he's like, it's all like love-hate, you know, with him. And then we find this out. This is not a spoiler, but if you don't want any spoiler at all, don't listen to this part, but this is in the description of the book. We find out that Porter actually is Alex from the website. This is actually a retelling of You've Got Mail, which I've never seen, but I really should see it because I really love this book. But basically, that is what it's about. I absolutely love it. It's so summery, and it's so, like, I don't know, the romance I love so much. Like, this is my favorite romance in a contemporary, like, I love it. It's so good. So just go read this book, okay? It's just so summery. There's like a boardwalk. He's a surfer. Like, oh, it's so good. Like, I have a thing for like surfing, and like I didn't know that was going to be a part of this book, and then it just, I love it. And she drives this like moped. Okay, I have a review of this book because clearly I can't stop talking about it. It's up on my channel. I'll leave it in the little I button. I think it's on this side. Maybe it's on this side. I don't really know. Anyway, I love this book, and I really want to reread it because I adore it and I love it. So yeah, sorry for that long rant about this book, but just go watch my review if you want more of my thoughts, if I didn't give you enough thoughts in this part. Okay, the next one that I have is a classic that everyone loves, and that is Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. Obviously, everyone loves Harry Potter. Everyone loves rereading it. I actually have never reread the first, actually all of the book. No. I don't know. I think I know I've definitely never reread the first 3, but I actually don't think I've ever reread any of them. And I read the first 3 in like 5th grade, and I'm a sophomore in college, and like I gotta get on that now. Anyway, I really want to read Harry Potter again because I just love the fluffy Harry Potter vibes, you know? So this one's kind of a given for any like reread video, but I threw it in here because I've been thinking about rereading this lately as well. The next one that I have is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. This one has my heart also. This is like one of my favorite fantasy series. It's magical realism. It is about this girl named Blue. She lives in a family of psychics, and there's like this premonition that she's destined to kill like the one that she loves or someone that she kisses. I forget what the exact thing is. And then it follows 4 boys, Ronan, Gansey, Adam, and Noah, and they all are involved in looking for this dead Welsh king. So yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. It's magical realism. It's so cool. Like, everything in it is just like so magical and cool, and that's what I love in a book. Like, I just want it to make me feel like magic is real and like can actually exist, which like it does, but like still. So I just want a book that makes me feel like that, and I find with magical realism, especially this, like this makes me feel like magic is super intertwined within our world, and like that there are areas that this could happen. They talk a lot about like ley lines and stuff like that, which I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like a line of like energy in the world and stuff. So I don't know, it's just really cool. I just want to reread it. I want to tab it because I didn't tab anything. And I just love the characters. And also there's a series coming out about Ronan soon. I don't know when it's coming out, but she's working on it now, so I really, really want to reread this. Plus it got picked up for a TV show, but I don't know if they're actually going to make the TV show or not, but I'm excited. Next one I have, okay, excuse the cover of this book because it has really bad covers. But anyway, that is the Dark Elements series by Jennifer L. Armentrout, who's one of my favorite authors as well. This cover is awful, but the books are really good. Basically, these books are about these people called wardens who are like demon hunters basically, but they're like gargoyles, so they like morph into like little baby gargoyles. And like, okay, they're more like intimidating than that, but like it just sounds cuter. So they morph into like gargoyles and they like protect everything from the demons, and this follows this girl, and she's half warden, half demon, so she has all these different powers and stuff, but she's also like, she doesn't really fit into either of the worlds, and it's like a paranormal romance, and there's like, you know, paranormal romancy tropes in it, but I just love it. It's just so good, and I just love it. It never gets old either, because like you're expecting that out of it, so like you're not expecting it to be anything else, and it's just so good, and I love it. So definitely pick this up, but I really love it. The next one that I have is the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout also, and similarly to the other one, it is exactly like that with like the paranormal romance and like that sort of vibe, so it's like the very same kind of like thing and expectation out of this series, and it's also by Jennifer L. Armentrout, which makes it even more similar. But this one follows this girl, and she moves into this new neighborhood, and she meets this guy, which is her neighbor, named Damon, and she finds out, is this thing called a Luxin, which is like an alien, kind of, but they have like all these powers and stuff. It gets really intense. This is the first 2 books, so like don't be too intimidated, like this is split in half, because it's the first 2. But it's really, really good. I love the characters. It gets more and more intense as it goes on. I think there are 5 books. Yeah, there's 5. I definitely recommend them, but I really want to reread this series because I'm starting to forget a lot of what happened. And there's a new book that came out, The Darkest Star, which is like a continuation of this, but it's with different characters. And I'm so excited to read it, but also I'm like, I forget what happened in the other series. Those are all the books that I really want to reread within 2019. I hope I get to some of them, or at least like the first book in the series or something. I want to try to read a lot more in 2019. I want to try to read every single day, so see if I can do it. I've been doing pretty well so far. Like, I didn't start this earlier on, so like I've skipped a while, but like I started like this week kind of with it, and yeah, I'm really liking it. So I really want to reread some of these books because I love all of them and they're really near and dear to my heart. But let me know some books down below that you guys want to reread, or share any of your thoughts about these books. If you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you like my videos. And my name is Amber. I upload every single Monday and Thursday, and sometimes Saturdays, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Words that I say, downtown the lights out, but we